Nobody's on here yet. It's Father's Day. We might not have a bunch of people joining us for Father's Day.
But we might have a ton.
We might. Oh, and hey, you need to talk louder because they can't ever hear you. They always say that you need a microphone.
Well, just turn the TV up. Anybody on here yet?
None yet. I don't see anybody. It's kind of later than we usually do them. Well, there's somebody.
Woohoo!
We'll see who that is.
We got one.
Donnie's been wanting to do a live stream all day, but we might have waited too long. We've only been live for 70 seconds, though.
Yeah, we'll wait.
So that's not a long time to wait for people to show up, you know.
Yeah, you know.
They may have got the alert
They may be busy.
and they're trying to sneak away from their family long enough to be able to come watch Donnie's live stream.
They might be screwing that last screw in, you know, doing a project.
Yeah, that might be it. It's been raining all day long, people.
A couple inches already today.
Mm-hmm. Bruce Roberts says, I still say it was time travel.
Could be.
He was talking about, what did he say that about? I can't remember.
He'll tell you in just a minute.
It was one of the comments. Can't remember. I remember him saying that, though. We have a couple people in here now.
Woohoo!
It's slowly picking up. Here comes the thunder.
Thunder rolled.
And the thunder rolls.
It was just lightning a minute ago.
Oh, Bruce was talking about the Christmas decorations in that video.
Yep, that's right.
Yep, I remember now. Yeah, it might have been time travel, Bruce.
Yep.
Jaffe says, bring the thunder. It's coming.
It's coming. We got 2 inches at least today.
It's been raining all day. We've been working so hard. We've been trying to save the whole town today. We've been working in 3 different buildings. But we're getting there. Won't be long now.
Yep.
Well, Donnie, you have about 4 people watching so far.
Hey, y'all, what's going on? You got any questions about the wallet that we found or about the vacant...
Oh, yeah, the building being vacant. Uh-huh.
We can talk about either one of those.
Uh-huh. We,
Or just any questions in general.
Mm-hmm. Donnie posted up the video, the wallet video on Facebook, and it's been going bananas. It went viral. And not a good viral, not a bad viral. We've been having a lot of bad viruses lately. I don't want to give anybody the wrong idea. It went good viral. Not us personally, yeah. That we know of.
Yeah. Oh.
It's pouring down the rain all day, people. But you know what? We've got most of our buildings nice and dry. So we didn't have any rain on us. All we had to do was slip in one of our buildings. Donnie, I went in the big building and looked. Dry as a bone.
We got one building that's still leaking.
But we haven't even tried to fix it yet, so we know about that. The saddest thing is, Jaffe says leaky roof. No, we don't have any leaky roofs over here. We do, that big building across the street has a leaky roof because we haven't messed with it.
And that's the one we use the most, believe it or not.
Yeah, that's when we store all our stuff in. So we got to get it fixed pretty soon.
It's going to be next on the agenda.
It's coming up. Jefe. Oh, okay. His name's Jefe. Oh, yeah, like Jefe, like the boss. The Jefe.
That might be. Is that Louis or anything?
It says Jefe's Garden. No, I don't know who that is.
Okay.
They seem cool, though, whoever they are. We're sitting here in beautiful downtown Jefferson, South Carolina, and watching the rain. Donnie's afraid to walk to his truck. He's afraid he's going to get wet. So he's stuck here until it stops raining. If you notice, there's like 4 feet between him and the truck, but that's a long way, people. He's gonna get destroyed with water.
That's for sure.
We've been playing in the rain all day. He's tired of it. You now have a whopping 6 viewers, Donnie.
Let's go get a drink. We'll show them that building.
People are joining from all over the world. Hefe's Garden says, it really is beautiful. I'm in Vegas, 113 degrees and dry.
Ooh.
Down here, Hefe, it was like 90 something a day. It wasn't that bad. But then it rained, and so that kind of knocked the heat out of the air.
71 right now.
It's 71 right now. So, but the humidity, even though it's when it's raining, does that mean there's 100% humidity? I think it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it was probably 50 earlier, humidity-wise.
Mike says, hey, Ronnie, how come you never show your face? I am in the witness protection program.
He is in a video. Y'all just need to watch him.
Yeah, you haven't watched all the videos. I'm in one of the videos. Bruce says 2 things melt in the rain, sugar and...
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm still laughing. If we go in there, though, I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing how much that thing's leaking. I don't know if we want to show them all that. Mike's laughing. They've already seen it leaking, I guess. We have the big building across the street. We're going to fix. We're going to fix the roof coming up soon. We are almost done with the jail. Now we know that we just started uploading videos of the jail. So you haven't seen much of the jail yet, but they're coming. We filmed all kinds of videos. But we kind of like to, Drano says, Toronto here, 32 Celsius here and humid.
Humid here.
Donnie's nodding. We don't know what 32 Celsius is, but I think that's probably about 70. The Gnomesteader's on there. He says, evening, brothers lion.
What's going on, Gnomesteader?
What's up, Nomi? Hey, Bacchus is from the UK. He's here in the nighttime.
Woohoo.
Bacchus was the god of drinking liquor. I think, if I remember correctly from school. I may have that wrong. If I do, I'm so sorry, Bacchus. Hefe says 32 Celsius is 89.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
Thank you very much.
I'll bet it's not really 89.6 in Canada. I'll bet it's 90 or 89.
Okay.
Hefe says anytime. So we need to call Hefe if we ever need to
know the difference.
To know the difference Celsius and Fahrenheit. Miguel says, Jello, what's shaking? Jello, what's shaking? And Bacchus confirmed that he is the god of wine.
That's good.
Well, should we go show them the building leaking? I don't know if we should show them all that.
Let's go.
You sure?
We need a drink.
Yeah. Okay, so we're over here at our jail. This is literally the jail, people. Not anymore, but it was. We own a jail. Nomi says do it. All right, just because he said it. You know, we really like Nomi. There's something about his hat, I think.
Yeah, it's his hat.
I like anybody that's crazy enough to stay up there in the cold all winter long. Got to be a cool guy. The Gnomesteader said sing the song, Ron. We're going to have Donnie sing it.
No, we ain't singing today. No, not today.
Bacchus wants to know, how many properties do you guys own? Well, before we talk about that, we have to say these are undervalued properties. Okay?
Now look.
So they're not, none of them's worth a bunch of money, or they weren't when we bought them. And we work on them ourselves. So we don't want to tell you how many properties we have, and then people will be like, oh, them guys balling out of control. We are kind of balling out of control, but we're not like made of money. All right? Hey, Steve. Steve Pearson says, hey, guys. Hey, Steve.
Hey, buddy, how's it going? He comments on a bunch of them.
He sure does. All these people do. These are some of our best viewers here. Drano Pay says, we get hot up here. My brother in Greer sometimes gets jealous.
Like this jail, for instance, when we bought it.
Yeah.
Pouring water coming in. The roof needs to be replaced. The ceiling needs to be replaced.
Yep.
The roof trusses need to be replaced.
Yep.
The bathroom is totally destroyed.
Who's coming in 2 weeks, Donnie?
The air conditioner.
The air conditioning guy. What's he going to do when he comes in 2 weeks?
He's got to put brand new air.
He's got to put a whole new air conditioning system. So we do own several properties, people, but when we're buying them, they need everything. I mean, water's pouring in these damn things. The AC doesn't work. The electrical's from 1940 and it's messed up. The plumbing's all destroyed. The place smells. So
We have bottom with feces 4 inches deep in the floor
in certain spots,
in certain spots.
I would not buy one that's completely 4 inches of feces all through the building. That wouldn't work.
I would. It's cheaper that way.
But we do own several properties. So we own here in downtown.
Now, let's tell them roofs. Don't tell them. I mean, it's like that one there is actually one. It's 2 storefronts,
Yeah.
but it's one structure.
I'm sitting here chilling on the bench, people.
So
that's one. We own that one. You saw us fix that one up. If you didn't,
you need to go back.
you need to go back and watch. But originally it was 2, so we split it back in half. So that's actually 2 buildings, but it's only 1, really, right? And then we own the big one there, Big Papa. That's my favorite one. It needs a lot of work.
But see,
Steve says, y'all are the guys for the job. Well, thank you, Steve.
now look, that purple one there that we're talking about right now. There's only one deed for it, and it encapsulates half of that green one beside it.
Bruce says, any smell worse than the rotten food in the grocery store?
Yes, I had one.
Remember that we could be here all night talking about this stuff, but we'll talk about that in a minute. The one with the big hole behind it is the grocery store. Okay, so that's one building we own, but we fixed that up. Now, you saw how it looked before. We got a good deal on it, but we had to fix it up.
Yeah, we changed the roof in rain about like this.
Baca said, did you ever get a second static caravan? We don't know what that means. This big one here, we own that one. That's why we fixed the clock, because it was right in front of our building that we own. So we put a new roof on it. We've done extensive work on it, but we don't have it ready yet. We'll go in it here in a minute, you can see. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, though, because we got to show you all the repair videos. But we'll show you a little bit of it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we own that one. Hefe says caravan like a trailer camper RV. And Baca says your 14-foot trailer home. Oh, he's talking about, did we ever get a second? He's talking about like a trailer, basically.
We're in the process.
Oh, static caravan. Okay, I get it now.
We're in the process of trying to purchase another one. As we speak, it's at the lawyer's office.
Yes. And so the big green building we also own, okay? So we own those 3 right next to each other. But all 3 of those had leaking roofs. The big one had holes in the roof. Donnie, how big was the hole in the roof of the big building when we bought it? He described it to me as you could fit a Volkswagen Bug through it. That's how he described it.
Yes.
And I said, Donnie, no, you're exaggerating. Because he was in there looking at it before me. And he said, no, it's bigger than a cow. Nomi says you need an English to American dictionary. Nah, we just guess at it.
It was pretty big, but you just.
So we own those 3, and when we bought them, all 3 of them, the roofs leak like crap. Now you saw we put a brand new roof on that one because it was shingles. We hired some guys. They put a whole new shingle roof on it, replaced the wood that they needed. It was the best out of all of them. That one literally had holes and everything in it. The huge holes. I mean, you can see the sunlight through the top of the roof, and it's just scary. It was really bad. But guess what? We filmed all that. It was a while back, though, but we'll eventually upload that. So we fixed the roof on that one. It's dry as a bone now. We'll show you here in a minute. The big one over here, though, is the one we're going to go in. It's wet as a pool. Damn, son, says 50 years from now, they'll be talking about you 2 the way you talk about the old owners, but there might be video of it. I hope so.
Me too.
He said, damn, son, he must be a big fan of Jerry Reed, which means he's all right with us. Damn, son. I'm gonna have to take you. I'm gonna have to take you to the Quick and Save and put some groceries down your neck. What's he saying? So we own these 3 buildings, but only that one's rented because only it's finished. This one we're working on after we finish up the jail. We're in front of the jail. We bought it, same thing, roof leaking, it's destroyed. If you haven't watched the videos that we've been uploading recently on it, watch those. We've got more coming too. We're fixing, throw some groceries down your neck. Hefe knows. So we're going to be doing video inside this one next after we finish the jailhouse unless something else pops up. This big green one is kind of our warehouse. So we use it for storage and stuff. That's the building that the tornado ripped down. And a guy rebuilt it with I-beams and stuff. And the roof's bad on it. So good roof, bad roof. Bruce says, fixin' tie. You were fixing the, yep, exactly. And then we have 3 down the street here that are right next to each other under one roof that we bought many, many years ago. Steve Pearson says some Jerry Reed and Jerry Clower. Yeah, Jerry Clower, boy,
He's a good one too.
he's hilarious. That one about the the insurance agent, the dead mule or whatever was the funniest thing I've ever heard. Hefe says he's a little further south. I'd be fitting to. All right, we're going to walk over to the green building. Oh, did we tell him? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 buildings downtown. But that one is split in half, so that's 6 storefronts. And that one down there is actually split into 3, so that's 8 storefronts. That one we're eventually going to split in 2. That would be 9 storefronts. And that one we're going to split in 2. That would be 10 storefronts. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so eventually we'll have 10 storefronts downtown. But we actually own 5 buildings. So there you go. Again, bought them all very inexpensively. If I told you how much, you would not believe it.
Yes, and we ain't going to tell nobody that anymore.
Damn Son said Jerry Reed is underrated in today's time. Boy, you could say that again. He was great. He was a great actor. He was a great singer. He was a great songwriter. And better than all of that, he was a great guitar player. Hefe said phenomenal guitarist. Bacchus says, geez, 10 stores. Eventually, Bacchus, but we got a bunch of work to do on them first. We have 5 ready right now, and we're almost finished with the gel. That would be 6. Well, we're trying not to. How you doing? You've got an umbrella under the awning. You're definitely not going to get wet. It's got a hole in it.
Hey, y'all, this is something I worked on today.
Donnie's trying to fix up the old video lockbox.
Got your videos in?
Bruce said he's going to melt. Have a good evening. She didn't hear me.
Y'all, there's no power in this building.
OCSRC said, what store went out of building the business that you showed the other day? It's down the street a little bit. Steve says, you guys are awesome. So glad y'all are saving this town. Well, Steve, we're not saving it. A bunch of people are helping us, but we're trying to help. That's it. So this is part of, you can show them this, Donnie. This is part of the big building. If you didn't notice, we just walked in it. This was a theater at one time.
A movie theater.
A movie theater, and it was a furniture store at one time. Furniture store. It was originally built as a department store. So, pretty cool. All right, Donnie, let's see here. Well, we got to show them one little thing in here, just so they don't, just so that they. Nomi says no power, no electric. Okay, we're still in here, people. Everything's black to them. Okay, so this is one of the facades that we're working on, and we've repaired the roof and got the tin back on this one. Show them over there, Donnie. Go ahead and show them that corner. So you can see this building. The front of it's all bricked up, but the facade is still behind the bricks. So one of these days, you will see us knocking the front wall out, and the facade will still be there. They can't really see, Donnie. Come back here. It's real dark. So the facade is still, go over to the right, Donnie. The facade is still in the building. The guy just built a brick wall in front of it out on the street. Let's go show them back. They got to see this. They're not even going to believe us. Now we're going to go show you out in the street again so you can see what we just looked at, okay? We're going to try not to melt. Yeah, there we go. All right. So what you were just looking at is that brick wall. So the guy added the brick wall. If you look up there, you can see where he stopped with the bricks. So if we tear that wall down, the facade of the building is still behind it. So we've been in secret inside the building fixing up the building, but the brick walls are hiding it all so nobody can tell. Okay, so we're going to show you what the building looked like whenever we bought it. Okay, now again, we did not pay much for this, but just so you can see the mess that we started with. Bacchus says, so you're going to knock down the false wall? Yes, we are. So this is what the building looked like when we bought it. That's where all the sinks came from. So we're standing in it right now. It looks much better now. But we've been working on it for a while. So anyway.
Let's go get us a drink.
Okay. Hefe said, hey, it's the Sink Emporium. Yep. Hey, Donnie, come over here. Okay, just one more tease for you people that watch our live streams. You'll see something nobody else gets to see. There you go. Okay, so I'll show you a little bit of it. It's got these cool windows in the side of the building, right? All right, so that's all you get to see for now. But we'll go over to the green building. All right, Donnie.
Okay, let's go this way. I want a drink, people.
We're not going to show you the balcony or any of that.
No, the balcony.
You don't get to see the second floor. Nomi says you're a tease, Donnie.
No
Don't say that. He'll start stripping.
Okay, there's the water.
Wait, we got to open the door, man. We can't see nothing.
Okay.
All right, we're going to get some lights in here, people. Hold on. Hold on. What's happening, Darren? Darren Rollison says, what's happening, guys? What's happening, Darren? OCSRC says, you need some of those really powerful LED flashlights that are bright as the sun. Those would be cool.
That's what we got in Milwaukee.
Steve says, Donnie, please don't strip.
Yeah, really.
Brown chicken, brown cow. All right, we still can't see. Go open up the back. We got to open up the back doors. All right, folks, we're going. So this building we're messing with next. We got this one and the one next door. They're connected. You may have seen them in the Lion Sink Emporium video, where we were showing you the sidewalk between the two buildings. There's a frog, Donnie. There's a frog in here. Here's my truck. You saw all the videos on that.
I'm going to get a Coke.
Darren says this is like the Blair Witch 3. The people in the UK, it's probably kind of scary for them. Steve says, watch out for the snakes.
Yeah, really. What do you want, man?
Yeah, so Donnie decided that we needed some drinks, so he went and bought this refrigerator as soon as we got power and loaded her up. Bruce says, which building has the tunnel under it? That one. It's the one next door.
Hey.
Darren said it's Miller time.
Hey, look right there.
They don't want to see you show off your Cokes, Donnie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, been a long day.
They want to see you show them something that they don't see everywhere else. Let's open up the other door. That'll let in more light, and then we can show them the drips.
The drips.
Bacchus says Donnie's a Coke dealer.
Oh, damn.
Steve said, my guy's got to have a fridge nearby. Bruce says, get a vending machine for all the drinks. We might have to do that.
Hey, y'all, look at this. Look at this buy I made the other day.
Oh, yeah. They wanted to know what's the weirdest thing you found in the building, too.
$50.
Mike said, have you sold any sinks lately? I sold one yesterday, actually. Nomi said, a keg of Diet Coke. Yeah, he bought these doors, these trailer doors, for $50. Now, remember in the trailer video, whenever you were fixing it up, what did you pay for that door?
I think it was like $400.
Something like that. So we got some trailer doors if we get another trailer. All right, so we're looking at leaks. So this is the building that the tornado tore down. They want me to go out here in the rain, Donnie.
Okay, go out in the rain.
I'm going out in the rain, people. Boy, you got quite a rain flow there, Donnie.
Yeah, why don't you go walk through that door?
That's like that thing they used to have at Carowinds.
Uh-huh. That was over in, what was that? Beavis and Butthead Land or something?
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
He mistook Beavis and he thought Wayne's World was Beavis and Butthead Land. They're kind of similar. Now that you mention it, one of them ripped the other one off. Nomi says there's a lot of talent in this family. I can walk backwards and you dance. Bruce says nice gutter.
Right here.
OCSRC is telling you which flashlight you need. Steve says a little bit of a generation difference. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so this building is the one that they tore down, that the tornado tore down. Point up, Donnie. There we go. And then the guy rebuilt it with all these I-beams. And the thing's leaking like a sieve. Nobody's ever worked on the roof, apparently, since like 1970. So it's going to be us. Bruce said, that's all lumber. You guys are rich. Yeah, I know. We're going to get a CNC machine, like a CNC router. And what we're going to do is we're going to put all that on it and then just grind it up into sawdust and then sell little baggies of the sawdust for $10 a bag. There's no leaks over there.
There's one right there.
That's not a leak.
Hell, it ain't.
There's no water.
Oh, that's wet, right?
You're out of your damn mind.
Some boxes is soaking wet.
That's water. There ain't no water there.
I'm telling you, there's a leak there.
Nomi says he's got you beat on wood. Sorry. Yeah, he does have a lot of wood.
You ain't seen all my stash yet.
That's true. That's true. We could go show him the 2x4s. Darren want to know, did you find the snake? Steve says, you sound like me and my brothers. Bruce says, that's raccoon pee. Hey, you were talking about Jerry Reed earlier. Whenever we were kids, our favorite movie was Smokey and the Bandit. And I think it was in Smokey and the Bandit when he said, they were asking him about a shot or something. He said, that's a child's piss.
Hold that for a minute. I'll be right back.
Donnie, they can't see nothing.
Hang on.
I'm messing them up with the light. Oh, yeah. Hey, wait. Hey, should we plug that in, man? It's wet.
That ain't wet.
OCSRC says, where does the tunnel go in the other building? Micah said, did we just see Donnie running? Donnie can run. Donnie can do anything, basically. There's nothing he really can't do. Mike said, CRT monitor there. No, not right here, but we do have some around. Donnie, I don't know about this. I mean, he's trying to rig up electricity in a building that the roof's leaking. Look at this. Look at this. This is water, people. There's standing water in the building. Yeah, you probably need a flashlight. Where'd you go? Bruce says it's not the running, it's the stopping that scares him.
Yeah.
Nomi says, you got rubber shoes on, you're fine. I don't. What the hell? Steve said he remembers seeing you run many, many years ago whenever all of those weird singers were being mean to you, trying to catch you because you were being so mean to that little girl. We might get a strange death on film here, people.
No.
All that, and it didn't even do anything. He's got a damn lamp rigged up. Whoa! Holy crap! He's actually got a light working. Holy moly! Bruce said, still just the one light bulb in the corner. Yeah, we haven't messed with it yet. Darren says, I can hear the Laurel and Hardy theme any minute. Steve says, guys, I love y'all, but I got to go. All right, Steve, we appreciate you stopping in, man. Well, we'll see y'all next time. He's looking for leaks, people. The best time to look for leaks is when it's pouring down the rain. Yep, that's one. Man, I don't like the looks of any of this wood that's been leaking, too.
We'll replace it. Right there's a bad one.
Yep. Look at this crap.
But see, somebody, you see right there?
This roof, it's got used material up there. The guy was a salvage guy that built this. Bacchus is saying drip, 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 drip.
You trying to make me go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what we're up against in this one.
Show them the middle out here where it's really dripping. Here's the worst part, is in the middle. This is like a horror movie. They can't see nothing.
You just gonna have to show them the floor. That's all you can show.
Lots of water dripping in the middle of the building, people. All right, they wanted to know what was the weirdest thing we ever found in a building. So do we have something weird in here we could show them?
The weirdest thing.
Weird. Let me think. Oh, we could show them the organ.
The ham.
Oh yeah, the ham. Yep. We the first building we bought many years ago, in the back room, Nomi said, "Look out, Nate is here, the crazy Kiwi." We like Nate. He reminds us of the Nature Boy. Woo! Ric Flair. Bacchus said he thought the wallet was pretty special.
That was special, but that wasn't weird.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Everybody's yelling woo now.
The
You're supposed to strut around and then fall on your face, too. You know, we're from Charlotte. Not originally, but we've lived in Charlotte for years, so we know all about Ric Flair.
They
want to see the organ. Is that the weirdest thing we found in
No,
the
the
thing?
ham.
Oh, the ham. I'm telling you the story of the ham. Okay. Nate says, who says he ain't the nature boy? That's true. He could be.
It could be.
We can figure it out. But we could ask him some questions and figure it out. We bought a building, and in the back room of the building, there was a ham hanging from the roof that had been there about, who the hell knows, 20 or 30 years. So it was hanging from the roof in the back of the building on a hook.
There was a couple of them.
And people were fighting over who gets the ham.
Yep.
Because we were going to throw it in the trash. And they were saying, oh man, no, ham don't go bad. That ham's just fine. There's nothing wrong with that ham. They were fighting over who got the ham.
We didn't want the ham.
Bacchus said his stepdad's old neighbor found a corpse under the patio.
Oh.
That's weird.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
Nomi said, that's aged ham, damn it. Apparently it's good stuff. I don't know. I'm not eating it.
Yeah, and there was feces on the floor.
Nomi said it was probably tender.
There was feces on the floor where the cats.
There's a song by Ricky Skaggs. Ricky Skaggs, the country guy, bluegrass guy, called You Can't Hurt Ham. So apparently that's a thing. All right, we're going to show you the organ that we found in this big building here.
We could go under through the hole.
I already went under there. Whenever we did the one about the big hole.
Don't look at this staircase over there, okay?
You don't look at the... Okay, they're not supposed to see that. Oh, we already showed them the organ, didn't we?
I think we did.
Bruce says, don't look, Ethel. And then Effie said, but it was too late. What's he saying? Something about she done been... I can't remember how it goes.
There's the organ.
So we found this old organ.
We ain't never plugged it up.
It don't work.
We never had power to plug it up.
She done got a free shot. Nomi wants to point out that I got 30,000 subs. I got 30,000 subscriptions now on our other channel. Ain't that amazing?
That's pretty good.
All right,
Look, we need it on this one.
I'm gonna show you something real creepy, people. All right,
Creepy.
show the floor here. We're gonna walk up on here. Let me get the. I'm gonna control the light so I can properly show this. All right, now when we first came in here,
First,
upstairs, we found something that's been here the entire time that the building has been here. Okay, and we have saved it. You see it over there, Donnie? Go stand in front of it, and I'll show them. No, the other way. Look what we found. It's a mirror. When you look in it, you see a perfect reflection of yourself. Look, you can see Donnie kind of in it right now. I think that was vintage dust, Donnie. You know I like to save all the dust. Hey, is there anything weird in the office in there we can show them?
I don't think so.
What else? Oh, the doors. We also found these old doors in here.
Yeah, they don't fit anything.
Nomi said it was like a horror movie. He saw a sweaty Donnie. Cool old doors. We didn't really find anything creepy. Upstairs, there was a bunch of wedding dresses. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
They was hanging over the balcony.
Yep.
They're living but Jesus out of me.
Yeah, it kind of looked like a dead buddy.
Yep.
It's like a dead wedding person. A little creepy. There's nothing in the office we could show them. Oh, we can show them the wood.
Oh, the wood.
We probably already showed them that on the previous video.
Probably.
Yeah, Donnie's got wood all over the place. Got stuff everywhere here. Yeah, you want the light?
No, you.
Oh, okay.
Right there's cedar.
Oh, there's some cedar.
Uh-huh.
Baca said, Donnie, did any of the dresses fit?
You'll have to ask Ronnie though.
I don't know. I didn't try nothing. OCSRC says, when you look in a mirror, you're seeing the past a fraction of a second behind. That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Hey, look at this.
Oh, that ain't nothing to them. These people are used to weird light switches, I'll bet.
Uh-huh. Show them my wood.
Oh, yeah, he's got some 2x4s here. We're hoarding them. These things are worth at least $9 a piece now.
It's crazy.
So here is the other facade for the other side. Yep, that's right. Both original fronts of the buildings.
Right here.
Nate wants to know if you found any tutus.
Come over here. Look at that hole there in the seal and the.
Oh. I guess that's how they were running some of the communication. Marty says you're showing off your wealth. Yeah, we're bragging now. We got 2x4s.
But y'all, we bought those a long time ago.
So, oh, hey, we could tell them about the door.
The door.
We're gonna tell you about the door, people. Now, I'm gonna tell you this, and you know, this is very interesting. This is just part of a small town years ago. And by the way, this is not a small town in the South thing. This is a small town thing. Okay, this side of the building, I don't want to show you the whole building because we're still working on it. This side of the building was the movie theater. And so this is the front that we were just showing you. This part was a movie theater originally. And right here, there was kind of like the box office and stuff. And there was a door right there. It's kind of hard to see because we've painted it.
See the difference in the brick?
There's a doorway right there that you can see from outside. Originally, the guy that built, well, not that built, but the guy that opened the movie theater here back in the 1940s, this is in South Carolina, at the time, movie theaters, they didn't have white movie theaters, and I'm trying to say this so that people don't get offended. I wasn't alive when any of this happened, people, okay? Don't blame me. Well,
That's the word.
it is kind of, but the whole thing was, at the time, white people and black people didn't go to the movie theater together. This is in the 1940s. The guy opens up the movie theater, And he put in a door on the side of the theater, and there was a stairway going up there to this balcony, and black people sat in the balcony and white people sat on the floor. Now that may sound really screwed up, but actually,
I would have wanted the balcony seat.
Actually, at the time, he was letting black people watch movies at the same time as white people, which was actually very progressive. So while that sounds really screwed up, and it is by today's standards, at the time he was doing things that he was trying to change things. So it's kind of an interesting little history to the building. So yeah, this side was a movie theater for a while. The one in he had another one in Pageland up the road. He had the same thing going on. Now, the guy, by the way, I'm gonna tell you who the guy was. You may know him. It's a real weird name. He was born in Pageland. His name was Van Lingle Mungo. He's a baseball player for the Brooklyn Dodgers. The guy was a pitcher, and he was from Pageland. He opened up a movie theater in Pageland and did that, where black people could sit in the balcony and watch movies at the same time as white people. And then he came here to Jefferson and he did the same thing in this building. This building predated the movie theater, though. It was a department store before that. But he renovated it and he put a door in so that people could come in and sit upstairs and watch movies. So, again, I hope you take that with the right spirit. But that's kind of our building. We like looking at the history of all of them. Out here on the front, OCSRC says, it is like another world. The difference between the 40s and now, it is a shock that a lot of people can't accept. Yep, exactly. So we've hung up some of these old pictures that you've probably seen. So whenever people walk by it, you can see. You've probably seen those before, though. This is a plat of this building that we're standing in right now. I don't know if that'll focus. So it says 5 foot, 6 foot display. That's where we're standing. We are standing, where's my finger? I'm over here. We're standing right here right now. And so you could walk in off the street, and the right side, when you walked in, he remodeled it. That whenever, see, there's his name, property of Van Lingle Mungo. This was the side. That was the balcony. Oh, and we were talking about the movie theater. Just so you know, we've had people make a couple of comments, not many, but this town is about it's very mixed race. There's there's plenty of white people, plenty of black people, plenty of Hispanic people. There's people of all colors and stuff. So there's not a I don't want people thinking this is a good old boy town or anything like that. There's nothing like that going on. We found this picture. I think we put this up on our website or up on the channel. This is an old picture of the multicultural. That's it.
How many people
What?
got?
27. That picture makes the bank look crooked. It's just how the picture's printed. I was telling them that there are people of all types in this town.
Absolutely.
If you look at the makeup of the town, there's no, somebody was saying something in one of the videos before that, like, he was hoping that the reason something wasn't because it was like Southern town type stuff. And it's like, none of that going on. So anyway, this is an old picture of town. I'm sure you've probably seen this, but I found this on a postcard. If you look, that's a postage cancel stamp. Mike says the movie house called the Ball Theater. Exactly, the Ball Theater. There was one in Pageland, but most people don't know there was one here in Jefferson too. Actually, I don't have that picture. Is that where you were going?
No.
Oh. We have a picture of the Ball Theater painted on the side of this building. This is this town around 1910, we think. Mike says Wikipedia. Yep, exactly. Good old Wikipedia. Bacchus says Donnie has a separate channel called The Ball Theater, but it's not suitable for kids.
Let's give them a sneak peek next door.
Next door.
Yep, let's walk over there.
We're doing another sneak peek, he's telling me. I don't even know where he's talking about. Here's the old bank building. They're all laughing about. Did you hear about the extra channel that you had? You didn't think that was funny?
Yes, I thought it was funny.
Okay, we're gonna do a sneak peek next door. We're losing subscribers now. I think you offended them, Donnie. One way or the other. We're talking about all kinds of stuff you're not supposed to talk about. Sneak peek next door. Oh, that one.
Now, Ronnie hadn't even seen that.
All right, so we had the one person move out over there. And so the lady that was over here really liked that building instead. So she moved over there. So now this building, I got to show them the sign first. There's the door we were talking about. And then there was a sign right here that said the Ball Theater. You can kind of tell. Let's see if I can.
All the way at the very top.
Do you see that right there? That's like a black. There's like a black circle there. And then there is a circle here too, and it said Ball Theater on it. And he called it the Ball Theater because he was a baseball player. And the guy was a damn good baseball player too, by the way. I mean, he was very famous. I'll leave it there for now. All right. So the first thing I think when I come in is this floor should be orange. Wait, they can't hear you. It echoes so much.
Our patch job didn't work.
Yep, the patch job failed. And everybody told us it was going to fail. Hey, there's the orange paint. Oh, it's because that was at the sand part? So we got to fix up the floor a little bit before we rent it back out. Bacchus said we could stage an 80s music video in that store. Bruce said not that orange again. Oh, I'm hearing that the orange is still in the building. Oh yeah, there we go. Now come on, you don't think that looks better? That looks much better. Look at this. This is how it should be, people. Look, see, this looks like old school. But the lady that had this building, Nomi, said, what's wrong with orange? Exactly. I like orange. Hefe says it feels like a Home Depot. Well, that's a good point.
Okay.
Home Depot hasn't been worth a darn since Donnie stopped working there many years ago. But the lady that was running this was doing very well and was doing good, but she liked the other building across the street. She kind of wanted that one first, but we had it rented. And then she, whenever it came open, we worked it out with her where she could move over there, and we'd just rent this one. So. Oh, Donnie's turning on the
air conditioner.
Marty says, what does she do? She has a little boutique. She sells like little hats and glasses and rings and bracelets and bags and necklaces, it says. And watches.
Candles.
And earrings and candles and that stuff. It's chick stuff, I don't know, but she does real good. So, well, what do you think, Donnie? Yeah, we need a little work done over here, buddy.
Well, I think we're going to let these people go.
All right. Well, does anybody have any questions for my brother Donnie here before we leave. Let's walk out front. It's like this echo's killing us. Nomi says, oh, he's talking to Nate still. They're talking about Daisy Duke now.
Daisy Duke. You better watch
Baca
out for
says,
Lowe.
Ronnie, has Mr. MDMA been back to the arcade store? I don't remember that. Bruce says, I missed the purple back room booth. Tanning. Yeah, right. Mr. MDMA. Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. I did a video where this guy was tweaking out in front of the store. It's bad. No, I haven't seen him lately, but there's been others. OCSRC is saying, do a video of the tunnel. No, we don't have really, it's not really a tunnel. It's just that hole. It's out behind this building. Darren said, what are you going to do with the old cinema? We're going to do the same as we've done with these. We're just going to fix it up and make it a place that somebody can rent.
It'd make an excellent furniture store or stuff like that.
Marty said, why not a cold beer? It's Sunday fun day.
I got too far to drive, and you don't mix beer with driving.
And that's true.
Or any kind of alcohol.
That's true. Yep. We got to drive home still.
And I've got permits or
CDLs and stuff.
no, I've got other
Oh
federal
yeah.
IDs.
If he does that, he will lose one of his licenses to do something, and he doesn't want to lose that.
My blood alcohol content way down there. You're not allowed to drink hardly anything.
Should we show him the how the garden is holding up?
Yes, we can.
Now, Nikki is our tenant over here. She's really cool. And by the way, she wants to tell you, hey, y'all. She has the Main Street Junction, if you didn't see all that. She's doing very well. And she came in and she worked on this garden. No, it looks good. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
Plants are hurting.
it's been real hot. It's been crazy hot. So we have a little... Hefe says, clever name. Mm-hmm. We liked it. She's pretty... She's a clever person. She's pretty smart. And Donnie's little baby riding a turtle. It looks just like you, Donnie.
Why did you have to give him something to start with?
Nomi said it's Donnie on a turtle.
I'll get you, Nomi. I will get you.
Bacchus wants to know, in what way is that angel riding that turtle? Masato K says, love you guys. Thank you, Masato. We love you too. We've seen you on a bunch of our videos. But, you know, kind of in that, what, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean. I mean, you think he knows what we mean? He probably knows. Jason said that should be a new channel logo for Donnie. Well, all right, folks. Well, we're going to get to the house. We just wanted to hang out and talk to you a little bit and show you downtown today as it stands right now. Bacchus says, appreciate the live video, boys. Glad I was on this time around. Well, we appreciate you spending some time with us. We've been on here almost an hour. Almost an hour. So we're going to hit the road, Jack, but we'll be back. Darren says, have a great day. Thanks for all the live video. Thanks, Darren. Hefe says, thanks for the tour. Well, thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it.
Hey, give us a thumbs up while you're going out the door.
Yeah, everybody. Oh, man, there's 25 people, but they only gave us 10 thumbs up. I guess they don't really like us. Oh, man. Bruce says, make sure it's 3 thumbs up. Keep it an odd number. Yep, exactly.
If you're going to thumbs down, make sure it's an even number.
They're rising. Oh man, we're getting all kinds of thumbs up. The only ones we're not getting are probably people watching on their TV. Mike's giving us thumbs up. Oh man, Nomi's giving us. Oh man, I think he might be having a seizure. Somebody go to Alaska and help out the Gnome-Setter. Every time he gets somebody up there helping him, he fires them. I wasn't supposed to say that out loud. They'll think that I really mean that. Philly Live's on here. Thank you, Philly Live. Hefe says, have a great day, fellas. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you, too. Nomi says he's not mad because it's true. Nomi tells people, hey, come up to Alaska. We're gonna do things the old-fashioned way and the self-supporting way, where we live off the land and you're closer to nature. And then they get up there and it's like a rude awakening. And he's telling them to build gardens and stuff, and they don't want to do it. Philly Live says, happy Father's Day, you guys. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. All right, folks, we're going to hit the road. We will see you next time. Now, Donnie, when's your next video coming out? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
And I think it's going to be, so we did the wallet video Friday, which was kind of a jail video. Tuesday, we're going to do the one about the signs. You want to give them a preview of that?
No.
Okay.
Just the sign video.
There will be a video Tuesday about signs. Okay? Should I tell them about the bypass?
Tell them whatever you want to tell them.
Okay. So,
I was not involved.
many years ago, this street right here that this guy is driving up, that's just his way of saying he likes us.
Yeah.
This street, Main Street in Jefferson, that's north. This street, oh, the guy's showing a baby on a turtle. And emoticons, or whatever they're called. Emojis. This street was the main way to get from Charlotte to Myrtle Beach. Did you flip us on? Oh, to Myrtle Beach. So you drove down this street. Now, if people were going to Darlington for the race, for instance, back in the heyday of NASCAR, you'd drive right down this street. And you would drive right through town. And so people were waving at us. So you would see all of these buildings and all of the businesses that were open and everything. And then about 20 years ago, you know what they did? We had a double whammy. The first thing they did was the mill closed down there and dried up the whole town. They laid off 300 people. And that was that. And that was bad. But yep, Hefe's got it. They put in an interstate bypass. It's not really an interstate. It's just a
4-lane.
Yeah, it's a 4-lane bypass. It's just a highway. So this is, what is this, 151?
This is Main Street. That's
Yeah. So 151 came down, and it used to come right through town, but now it loops around and goes around town. So you know what that means? All those people going to Myrtle Beach don't drive through town. Heck, they may not even know we're here. So Donnie wanted to do something to fix that. So we've been trying to get in touch with the people at the Department of Transportation to put up the signs and stuff. Hefe says it's a real life Cars story. Yep, the movie Cars. So we've been trying to get with the Department of Transportation about what they can do about that. And that's the government that you're dealing with. So there's lots of red tape, moves very slow. Nomi said you could put Donnie in a clown suit out on the highway pointing.
Tried that. That's how I got everybody here.
Yeah, that's how we got this many people here. But
out there to point.
Yeah, but we're going to get in touch with the Department of Transportation, and so we'll tell you all about that on Tuesday's video. It's great. You're going to love it. I would say it's one of our best videos ever.
Actually, what we did for Mayfest, we went out there and we blocked the highway off.
Baca says, how about Donnie in his birthday suit out on the highway?
That might, yeah, that might have some heart attacks. And we'll get the damn police and everybody else involved.
Yep.
Then we blocked the road down there at the bypass and made everybody come through town. Then we blocked town off. Everybody had
And they were
walk.
stuck. Yep.
Had to walk through here.
That's how we got all the people down here for that big party we had. Bruce says there should be a historic highway designation. I think we're going to have to try to get in touch with the Department of Transportation about some kind of sign or something, and hopefully, we're both young guys, but hopefully they'll get it done before we pass away. They move kind of slow. They got other things to worry about, more important. So we'll see. But check out Tuesday's video. We'll be talking about that and showing you lots of video that Donnie filmed. Make sure to give us a thumbs up if you haven't already.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
We'll catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good evening. We appreciate you hanging out with us, and happy Father's Day. If I can figure out how to turn it off, there we go.